Good morning, guys. So right now it's Monday, it's 10:30, and I was on my way to the bus stop to go to the gym. And I thought, why don't I just bring you guys with me on my day today? I don't have anything exciting planned for today at all. I don't have anything planned. So I don't really know if this video is going to end up being anything because I might just go home and get back in bed. But I'm going to try and be productive, do something with my life, and you guys get to experience it with me. So first stop, let's go to the gym. Hello guys, it's Gabby from the future and we are going to be doing a voiceover for the next part of the video. So here's my gym fit. I'm doing a voiceover because I think I would die of embarrassment if people saw me talking to my phone at the gym. So I started my workout with just a walk just to warm up. I did cardio today only, so I was literally on the treadmill for 40 minutes. After the walking, I do the Lauren Geraldo 12-3-30, which is literally just you put the treadmill on an incline of 12, a speed of 3, for 30 minutes. And here's me like during that workout is literally so intense, and I like it because I can watch Netflix. I know, I'm sorry. Then I end up the workout with a 10-minute run. I ran on a speed of like 5.5 with an incline of 0, no incline. Okay, and I know what you guys are thinking. She's a runner, she's a track star. Literally, if you say anything about my running form, I will cry, so don't. Literally don't take fitness advice from me, but that was what I did at the gym today. Just 40 minutes of cardio, so yeah. Okay, so obviously I'm home. I've already showered. It's actually like 1:30 already because I got home and I showered and then I spoke to my parents on the phone for like an hour. I think the plan for today is just to go to the coffee shop that I always go to because it's very hot outside. It's 33 degrees, so I was thinking like, oh my gosh, let's go for like a picnic or something. Like, no, there's no way I'm sitting outside in 33-degree weather. Like, I'm just not doing it, bro. So we're just gonna go to the coffee shop that I always go to. I used to go to another coffee shop, but I actually stopped going there because the last time I went there, there was a waiting list to get into the coffee shop and it was an hour. So I was like, if you think I'm gonna stand outside of this coffee shop like it's some sort of club, like I'm standing outside of Nikki Beach to get in, standing there for an hour, you are insane. I'm not doing that. I think my plans for like my days off are probably the saddest thing ever. Like, who has a day off from work and goes just to sit at a coffee shop all day? I don't know. I'm definitely a creature of habit when it comes to things like this because, first of all, I have been so terrible when it comes to saving my money. Like, that is the whole point of me being here for this year, is like to save some money up, you know? And so far I have not been doing a good job. So I feel like every time I leave the house and I do something different, I end up spending like a lot of money. So I know that I'm gonna go and sit at the coffee shop. I'm gonna spend $5 on the coffee. I'm gonna sit there for definitely like more than 3 hours, and then I'm gonna go get some sort of fast food. It's gonna be $15, and then I would have spent $20 today, because I feel like when I leave the house and I try and do something different, it really, like, it is scary how much money I spend. Like, I had a week off in June. I spent like $300 that week, and like, don't ask me what I spent $300 on, because you would think like if you spend $300, you know, it's gonna be on something important. I have no clue. All I know is that the money was out of my account and now I'm like behind on my savings. So the last day off I had, I actually spent reading Midnight Sun. If you guys ever watched my YouTube video, that I filmed on Friday. And even though I love reading, spending like a whole day reading is actually quite tiring. So today I just wanted to spend my day doing something that's not gonna, you know, make me tired. It's my day off. I'm supposed to be relaxing, and so this is something that's very relaxing to me, so I'm just gonna do it. I'm making sure that I look presentable because the last time I went to this coffee shop was last week, and the guy who like took my coffee order was so cute. So I don't know, I'm making sure that I look good so that I can go there and not speak to him. Like, I know I'm putting in effort, but will I approach him? No. Like, I absolutely will not approach him. I just made my makeup way too dark. Okay. Oops. We're just gonna keep my hair in a ponytail today. I'm definitely gonna fix this situation because the gym does wreak havoc on my hair. I didn't actually do much at the gym today because it's my day off, and before I was like, oh, you know, it's my day off, like I won't go to the gym. But now, like, I'm making sure that I still go to the gym on my days off. I just don't stay there for too long. So usually I would do like an hour in the gym, but on my days off I only do half an hour and I only do cardio. I know it's kind of stupid because it's like, okay, I'm going all the way to the gym just to run on the treadmill. Like, I could probably do that like outside, but I pay for a weekly pass on the buses and I pay for the gym. So if I wanted to just go to the gym to use the bathroom, like, I'm gonna do it because I pay for it. So I'm trying to make sure that I use the facilities as often as I can. Every time I straighten these pieces of hair like on the sides of my face, it reminds me of school. What is going on? Nothing is going my way today. I feel like there's a force working against me. So first of all, I get to the coffee shop, I turn on my phone, start recording, start complaining about what just happened to me. I record for like 5 minutes and I realize my earphones are not plugged in. Like, literally the whole time I'm like speaking to the microphone like this, but it's not plugged in. You can't hear anything because I go around the block like multiple times and I was like, what is going on? I plug the earphones in to complain again, and then the phone just switches off. So let me complain again. It has now been an hour and a half since I left the house. It never takes me more than 25 minutes to get to this coffee shop. That's why I like it so much, because I get on one bus and then I'm here. I got on the bus and the bus was going, everything was fine. Then all of a sudden the bus hit some traffic and I was like, okay, it's kind of strange. Like, the bus was standing still for like 5 minutes and I was like, okay, this is super weird. Let me just carry on like sitting and waiting. Then the bus starts to move and it starts to drive off the route. The bus was going round and round in circles around the block and I was like, okay, something is going on. So I just carry on sitting on the bus. I'm like, let's just see what happens. Turns out that there's some sort of there's like a really big protest going on in the area. And like, when I found out it was a protest, I was like, okay, I can't be too angry because power to the people. The people are protesting for freedom in Cuba, and I don't really know what that entails. I have to do a little bit more research about what that is about. But I literally sat on the bus for an hour because then it started to go around the block and then it started to go really far, like off, like in the opposite direction. And I was like, I don't know what is happening right now. So I had to get off the bus and had to walk all the way here. I walked for like 20 minutes. Anyways, I have my coffee here. I have an iced vanilla, well, it's just an iced latte, but the milk is vanilla milk. Like, actually, shut up, it's the best thing I've ever drank in my entire life. And I never ever get food here, but I thought because of the disaster of a day this has been for me, okay, I'm overreacting. But still, it's like, you know, I have one day off a week, and then on the one day that I'm off, people decide to change the world. Like, could you have not done this tomorrow? Who protests on a Monday? Okay, no, I'm just kidding. Obviously, I don't know what's going on in Cuba. I should probably figure that out. Hi guys, I'm coming to you now from editing this video. As you can see, I'm in my work clothes. So I just wanted to do a little bit of research about the protests that were going on in the video, because it felt very ignorant of me to be like, you know, like, the protesters are making me late for my appointment at the coffee shop. That sounds like such a first world problem. But I did some research. The protests that were going on were Free Cuba protests, and Cuba's going through like a major economic crisis now due to COVID, and the protests are anti-government protests. They're protesting a corrupt government, and as a South African, and like probably 99% of you guys watching are South African, we can relate to like the corrupt government situation. So that's what was going on. Those are the protests. I tried to find some links, but I couldn't find any links to petitions for the Free Cuba protest, but if I do find something, I'll leave it in the bio. But that is what was going on. So yeah, but let's try this chocolate muffin. If I told you guys how much money I just spent on this muffin, you are gonna lose your mind. I spent $3.50 on this muffin cupcake. That's like 50 rand. That's what I was literally talking about this morning. Like, it's not like I'm going out and being crazy. Like, I've bought a muffin and a coffee and I've spent 100 rand. And the muffin, 5 out of 10 at best. Outfit change. I find it funny that I even wanted to start this YouTube channel, because what I'm realizing is, even though I really enjoy it and I'm so happy that I have something to spend my time on, it's like when I'm not actually working, like on my real job, I'm working on my YouTube channel. So it's like, do I ever actually get a break? No. But I feel way more accomplished when I'm spending my free time doing, like, editing my YouTube videos and stuff, than like sleeping all day and like not making friends. I just finished up at the coffee shop, and despite all my complaining, it was actually really good. I got a lot done. I love sitting at that coffee shop. I was speaking about the good looking employee that works there, and today he wasn't there, but there was 2 others, 2 different guys, so good looking. And I'm like, is this a prerequisite to work at this coffee shop? Like, must be in early 20s and good looking. We are in the Target. I don't know if this is gonna make sense to anyone, but Target is to me now what Discam used to be for me. Like, every time I walk in here, if I am not careful, I will spend every single cent I have ever made in my entire life.
May I have your attention, please? May I have your attention, please?
Okay, so at this point, I was genuinely terrified for my safety and well-being. The people in the Target were like starting to like look around, and we were all looking at each other like, okay, what do we do now? So obviously we had to evacuate. This really wasn't my idea of like a fun day off, going and running errands at Target and then dying. It just wasn't on the agenda. I was scared. I couldn't even muster up I couldn't even crack any jokes. I just like wasn't feeling it. So this is me like panicking for my life. I was really, really scared.
Damn, look at my fucking forehead. Fuck. That motherfucker on swole. Gotta go.
Okay, first of all, it feels like doomsday inside. Then it's like pouring with rain outside. Okay, that was very intense. I don't even really know what was happening, because there was definitely a fire in the building, but I don't know if the fire was in the Target, because that Target is in a building with a whole bunch of other stores. So then we all had to like evacuate, but then it was raining too hard to actually leave the building, so kind of dangerous. But I didn't end up going back to the Target. I just went and I got Taco Bells in my bag, and it's still kind of drizzling, so you would think, okay, I'm going home. I am not going home. This is the perfect opportunity to go to the park and listen to my Twilight playlist. Like, why would I miss an opportunity like this? Okay, this is what I dream about. So it's too wet to sit anywhere, like all the chairs and stuff are wet, but it's so pretty outside that I think I'm just gonna walk and eat my food. I know that sounds kind of stupid, but I don't want to go back home and like I cannot get over this. Quite pretty. So yeah, I'm obviously not going to record it because I can't do that many things at once. Okay, if the weather has such an effect on you guys, but the weather has such an effect on me, it's not even funny. Like, today I wasn't actually in the best mood, and then it rains once and I'm like, hey, life is not so bad, life is good. Like, the rain really does something to me. I think I'm going to end this video off on a high note. A couple of things went wrong today, but all is good now. It's at moments like this when we realize life is not so bad. Even though I am quite pessimistic, life is good right now. It rained. I have Taco Bell in my bag. I'm not going to complain anymore. So thank you guys for watching. Thank you for spending the day with me. Thank you for supporting me with my trials and tribulations today. I really appreciate it. And I will see you guys next Sunday. Bye.